Picture this. It's November 26, 1863, a nation torn in half, battlefields stretching across the land, families divided, hope flickering like a candle in the storm. The United States is locked in the bloody grip of the Civil War. And yet, on this day, something remarkable happens. Facing the greatest crisis the country had ever known, President Abraham Lincoln puts pen to paper and does something almost unimaginable during wartime. He proclaims a national day of Thanksgiving, a day for Americans, North and South, to pause and give thanks. But why Thanksgiving, and why now at this point in time? Lincoln wasn't creating something new out of thin air. Americans had celebrated days of gratitude before, but only at the state level. There was no unified tradition, no nationwide holiday, and that's where one woman comes in, Sarah Josepha Hale, an influential writer and editor who had been campaigning for a national Thanksgiving for over 20 years. Her letters finally reached Lincoln's desk, and this time he listened. Lincoln saw something deeper in her idea. He needed a moment of unity, a breath, a reminder that even in the darkest hours, the nation still had blessings worth remembering. So in the fall of 1863, after the Union victory at Gettysburg, at a turning point in the war, Lincoln issued a proclamation designating the last Thursday of November as a national day of Thanksgiving. Imagine the message this sent. At a time when newspapers were filled with casualty lists, when entire towns were in mourning, Lincoln asked Americans to look beyond the battlefield and see what still remained: faith, family, freedom, and a future worth fighting for. For the first time in American history, millions paused on the same day to pray, to reflect, and to hope. And from that moment on, Thanksgiving became more than a meal. It became a tradition carried through generations, through wars, depressions, triumphs, and reunions, a yearly reminder of resilience and gratitude. So next time you sit at a Thanksgiving table, remember, it all began on November 26, 1863, when Abraham Lincoln, in the midst of the nation's darkest hour, chose gratitude over despair, unity over division, and created one of America's most enduring traditions, a holiday born not from peace, but from the courage to hope in the middle of a storm.